Oh, hello, this is Tak Chung from Walk with Tak. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and share. In the modern world, so much of our food that comes either in a box or in a plastic wrap or in a can, the flavor of those foods has already been determined. Similarly, anytime when you go eat at a restaurant, the food come on the plate, the flavor again is already been set. So instead of creating and adjusting the flavor that we like, we just have to accept the flavor that is given to us in our food. And the only way to create the flavor that you like is that you have to cook the food yourself. Even then, we have a complication because if you cook with recipes, you will have to accept what the recipe determines how the food is being flavored. And this is why my fast cooking system with its 4 components, flavor chasing, advanced prepping, stir frying, and template-based cooking allow you to adjust the flavor exactly how you like it. And for me, this is very important because only through flavor in creating the type of food that you enjoy, you will continue to cook. In other words, if you like the flavor you like, you will cook. And if nobody could create that flavor for you, then you will keep cooking. I have known so many people that they decided that they will cook for themselves because nobody else could make the type of flavor that they enjoy in their food. So to understand the property of the flavoring agent that you use is a critical step in flavor chasing. And by knowing how different flavoring agents going to interact with each other will allow you to create a customized flavor in your food. Any experienced cook will say that they have some favorite flavoring agent, and they come to understand the property and taste characteristics of this flavoring agent very well. They understand how they will interact with other flavoring agents as well as with the food ingredients. Through this understanding, they can use it to create new dishes as well as to improve and refine old dishes. There are 2 sauces that I use routinely to season my stir-fry dishes. The first one is oyster sauce, which I have discussed in other videos earlier. And the second sauce is HOISIN sauce. And my friend Kenneth recently adopted my fast cooking system, and he is in the process of learning about flavor chasing. He just become familiarized with HOISIN sauce, and he asked me whether I could give him some other examples of how to use HOISIN sauce in his cooking. HOISIN sauce is a very popular sauce that are used in the Cantonese cooking, which is a cooking style prevalent in the southern part of China. Since the introduction of HOISIN sauce in Southeast Asia, it also has gained great popularity. HOISIN sauce is frequently used in Vietnamese, Thai, Malaysian, and Indonesian cookings. The Chinese word HOISIN contains 2 Chinese characters. The first character Hai means sea or ocean. And the second character sin actually means fresh. And when you combine the 2 characters HOISIN, that is the Chinese word for seafood. So the meaning of HOISIN sauce is actually a seafood sauce. It is a mystery in the naming of this sauce because this sauce contains no seafood ingredients in it. It also do not use routinely for making seafood. One suggestion is that this sauce once upon a time in southern part of China is used as a dipping sauce for some clams, and the name got stuck. The color of the HOISIN sauce provides clues that it is a soy-based sauce. The primary ingredients of HOISIN sauce other than soybean is fennel, red chili pepper, and garlic. And it also contains sugar in the form of molasses. However, there are many formulations of the basic HOISIN sauce. And some of them also contain vinegar and 5-spice powder. You will find that there are flavor differences when you purchase different brand of hoisin sauce. The brand that I use is a brand known as Lee Kum Kee, which is a company based in Hong Kong, and of course its most famous product is oyster sauce. Hoisin sauce is first and foremost considered to be as a dipping sauce. And you can use hoisin sauce for dipping different type of meat, all the way from beef, pork, chicken, duck, and perhaps seafood as well. You can also use hoisin sauce as a dipping sauce for different kind of vegetables as well as tofu. Another favorite way to use hoisin sauce is add the sauce to wraps. The flavor of the hoisin sauce accommodate particularly well with wraps contain both meat and vegetables. For example, in some part of Asia, Kentucky Fried Chicken has introduced a chicken wrap with vegetables that use hoisin sauce. Now, hoisin sauce could be also used in stir frying. Anytime when sweetness is required for a dish, hoisin sauce could be a good substitute for sugar. Because of the different ingredients that are present in hoisin sauce, the sweetness that bring about by hoisin sauce are more complex and flavorful. For example, I frequently combine hoisin sauce with oyster sauce to create a signature of teriyaki flavor. Oyster sauce is great for bringing saltiness as well as the umami flavor to create the savory flavor of the dish, whereas the hoisin sauce will provide sweetness to the dish. However, because of other seasoning agents present in the hoisin sauce, it makes the sweetness more complex and flavorful. And my favorite teriyaki flavor is a combination of 2 parts of oyster sauce to 1 part of hoisin sauce. And then if I want the dish to be more salty, then I will add 1 part of dark soy sauce. If I want the dish to have greater sweetness, then I will add additional sugar. And this is exactly what I would do when I work in a Chinese restaurant to create a teriyaki sauce for teriyaki chicken, beef, or other teriyaki dishes. Over the years, I have learned to make my dish more interesting and to create more complex flavor, all I need to do is just add a tiny amount of hoisin sauce. This will not cause a significant change to the flavor of the dish, but it will make the flavor more interesting. And in time, I will make minor adjustments to continue to create the flavor that I like most. I think it is also important to remember that different food ingredients might want to be adjusted with different amounts of hoisin sauce. For example, an eggplant dish, the additional hoisin sauce seems to make a difference to the flavor in the way that how I like them. When I arm with oyster sauce and hoisin sauce, I actually have a lot of possibilities in create adjustment to my dishes through altering the ratio between these 2 sauces. So if you consider hoisin sauce is just another tool in your toolbox for flavoring your dishes. Thank you for watching. I post a video every day to demonstrate my fast cooking system, which is flavor chasing, advanced prepping, stir frying, and template-based cooking. And if you'd like to learn more and to adopt my fast cooking system, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm glad to see you today, and I will see you tomorrow.